to Milwaukee. This was the scene yesterday. They had snow in April. Didn't get too much accumulation, but pretty chilly. The snow has stopped. Still cloudy out there, but the fans are fired up to go to the Fiserv Forum and watch the Bucks host the Dallas Mavericks. These Milwaukee fans so happy about their team. Chance to win back-to-back championships. Playoff start just a stone's throw away. Giannis Antetokounmpo, the last two games, 40 and 44, playing spectacular basketball. Meanwhile, Luka Doncic, his last four games, 30-plus in each of them, and each one better than the previous one. And good afternoon, everyone. With Mark Jackson, the Jeff Van Gundy, Mike Green on hand, Lisa Salter is with us as well. The regular season ends 1 week from today. Both these teams looking forward to the playoffs, but they have no idea where they're going to finish or who they're going to play. What they do know is they're going to have a special player leading them. Mark, let's start with Antetokounmpo. He's had another great season. What are you seeing from him that you like right now?
Just what you said, a special talent. You think about it, a guy that's a two-time MVP, a finals MVP, a champion, and has only gotten hungrier as a basketball player. Wants to dominate on the floor. Look at this. The way he makes the proper adjustment. He is double teamed. Bigger, stronger, tougher. Goes through you and attacks scoring. Again, recognizing the double team. You want your superstar talent to be a willing passer. They build the wall defensively. You've done your job. Get rid of the basketball. Hands it off. Puts his teammate in position to score. How about this? Double team. The vision. The recognition. Guy wide open. Highlights him. Puts an on-point pass. Puts his teammate in position to lock and load. He is an incredible basketball player, but he does have help.
He sure does. They're 34-9 when Giannis, Middleton, and Holiday play together. And Middleton, to me, is their most important half-court player come playoff time because of his ability to make the proper decisions. And Drew Holiday has absolutely been spectacular since the first of the year. His defense is a given, but his shooting has been off the charts. He's shooting over 50% from the floor and over 40% from three. Really had a great year.
Meanwhile, their opponent, the Dallas Mavericks, currently third in the West. They can finish anywhere from 3 to 7. What a turnaround they've had, Jeff, and they've done it for two reasons. Defense and Doncic. We'll talk about the defense during the telecast, but Doncic right now playing his best ball of the year.
Yeah, he got off to a really slow start, out of shape, and then had an injury. But since then, has absolutely picked people apart in the two-man game because he can see over the double team with his size, his vision, his strength. He can pinpoint passes to the weak side. And so what are you left with? Switching bigs on to Doncic. And when he makes his step back three, you are going to be absolutely at his mercy because then you have to push up on him more and he can go around you. He can make every finish and he can make every pass mark. He's just a handful to try to guard.
He is, but they've made themselves a tougher out because they've added playmakers around him. When you have Jalen Brunson inserted in the starting lineup and playing alongside Luka, and then you add Spencer Dinwiddie, two guys that's comfortable handling the basketball and initiating offense. There's no concern about Luka wearing down because their presence on the basketball floor.
And their defense, they've been one of the better defensive teams since the top first of the year. Meanwhile, for Milwaukee, Brook Lopez missed those 68 games. He had back surgery way back in December. Such an important piece. Mike Budenholzer says they didn't realize how good he was until he was out. And he's back. This will be his 9th game since his return. Well, the opening tip, Bucks and the Mavs, coming up after this message and a word from our ABC stations.
I want to be the NBA player. I still don't believe this is happening. I have a lot of work ahead of me. This is not the end, it's only the beginning.
I dreamed about it when I was a kid, being in the NBA. I couldn't live without this game.
Doncic up top. Oh, my Lord. Are you kidding me?
NBA Sunday Showcase on ABC is presented by Reese's Peanut Butter Cups.
We want him to officially welcome you to our ABC exclusive telecast.
The appeal of basketball reaches around the world, and the world, in turn, has given back to the game. International stars shine at the highest level, fulfilling lifelong dreams.
My numbers of the next career.
Giannis Antetokounmpo, Defensive Player of the Year, League MVP, Finals MVP, a dynamic force who is just getting started.
Step back three from the top. Got it!
With the third pick from Ljubljana, Slovenia.
Luka Doncic is likewise young and creative with a complete game for which there simply are no words.
Doncic! Oh my goodness. What a find. Luka's pretty special.
These stars were raised from afar, but born to play here. Luka and the Mavericks. Giannis and the Bucks. Now.
It's the Mavericks in Milwaukee today to face off against the Bucks. As we welcome you to an NBA Sunday showcase on ABC, presented by Reese's Peanut Butter Cups. Regular season has 1 week left, and both these Bucks and the Mavericks with still a lot to play for. Let's listen to Brooke Lopez wired up for us today.
Appreciate that. Thank you.
Pleasure to disagree with you tonight. Back and
We're
forth.
blessed, right? Oh, no.
Up, right?
Yeah, you're up one. You're up one. You're up one. Is that?
If you do it a third time, I believe.
Okay, there we go. It's a fact now. Oh!
Is it possible to be any happier than that? He's in the starting lineups delivered by Taco Bell. That's one of the reasons why he's so happy. As we look first, the visitors' starting lineups with Brunson, Doncic, Bullock, Dorian Finney-Smith, and Dwight Powell. Kind of a small ball lineup for these Mavericks. And head coach Jason Kidd. And Lopez back. It's his 9th game since returning after having that back surgery. Wesley Matthews also in the starting lineup with a big three as Mike Budenholzer trying to figure out who will be his starters as we get set for the postseason. And you look at these two teams, Milwaukee can finish anywhere from first in the East and could actually drop to 6th. Highly unlikely, but still possible. They're second right now. Then you look at Dallas. Dallas is currently in 4th. They can finish anywhere from 3 to 7. It's really incredible, Jeff and Mark, how down the stretch so many huge games in terms of where you're going to be positioned and who you're going to play.
That's why, to me, more importantly than ever, is making sure you're playing your best basketball. Because you can win or lose, and it doesn't matter. The rest of the lineup in the Eastern and Western Conference, it changes daily.
Meanwhile, both these teams coming off horrible performances in their last outing Friday night. The Bucks, and they didn't play anybody. The starting 5 was pretty much out. They lost by 34 to the Clippers. Dallas lost by 32 at Washington Friday that ended a 3-game winning streak.